In a division that boasts of teams like the Clippers, Lakers, and Warriors, you might be surprised who sits in first place after only 3 games. Of course, it's early, but with a huge win over the Clippers last night and taking the Western Conference favorite Nuggets to overtime the other night, it's the Phoenix Suns who are feeling pretty good about themselves. And if this shot by a fan at halftime has any significance, then the Suns are in for a fun year. With a new coach in Monty Williams and a completely overhauled roster, it's no surprise that this team would not resemble what was put on the court the last 4 years. They added seasoned pros like Aaron Baines and Frank Kaminsky, and a much-needed point guard in Ricky Rubio. But it's Devin Booker who's the hub in the offense, where most of the action revolves around, and it was a bit startling to see how often they use the horn set to generate his shots. And I like how they'll start him at the elbow on this double high post set, then flare him to the left wing where he can find open shots. This can lead to a drive if the defender is trailing far enough, the spacing of this set opening up the basket area for drives. When Ayton is on the court, he's a serious lob threat, so when they run this same horn set for Booker and he turns the corner, if the help rotates over, it's an easy bucket. They also make Booker harder to guard by starting him in the corner in this alignment as well. This possession starts out in a similar fashion, but check Booker's position in the left corner. On the high post entry, he can either come off the pin down by Saric, or once he sees Beverly top lock him like this, he can cut to the hoop for the creative footwork, fadeaway, and one. They put Saric on the elbow and he flares to the wing. Because he doesn't have Booker's skill set, he turns this into a handoff flare off of the Baines screen. This flows into the pick and roll, and Booker can lift from the corner and attack off movement that finds the defense out of position to defend the rim. One of Booker's best attributes is moving off the ball, and check the initial Princeton offense action into pinch post. Saric is a nice passer off the high post, and Booker times it perfectly on the backdoor cut for the nice fake before laying it in. And there has already been nice chemistry developing between Booker and Kelly Oubre. As the drive gets penetration to the lane, Oubre cuts backdoor, and Booker finds him with a sweet lead pass for the dunk. They've already started hooking up for highlight plays, as Booker is looking for him more and more on the break. There's a reason why Oubre tends to be among the team leaders in net rating and on my favorite players list, since he has a knack for making things happen on the court. Just look at the effort to get the ball back for his team here. Or his determination and good hands on the ball to force another steal here. If there are any 50-50 balls out there, you can be sure Kelly will get to the ball first, and good things usually happen out of this. It's not always the smoothest of plays for him as he gets going to his right and finishes, but you can be sure he's going to go hard. The key for him will be his three-point shooting, and so far it's going pretty well. If he can continue to be this kind of threat, you'll see his gravity continue to create more spacing for his teammates as well. And that will serve to open up even more cuts to the hoop, and you can be sure Ricky Rubio will find him if he's open. And it makes sense that these two unorthodox players would be able to excel when the plays break down and they're left to freelance. There's no question the offense will run a lot smoother with Rubio able to handle the ball and make his usual good reads off the pick and roll, realizing with the double team, Baines has the mismatch down low. But what has always held back Rubio teams in the past has been his shooting. And unfortunately, it's been 9 seasons of some of the worst shooting percentages from a starting guard the league has ever seen. His jump shot mechanics are flawed, his finishing around the basket is not good either, and I just don't know if he'll ever get this part of his game sorted out. Frank Kaminsky has always been pretty productive when he's gotten minutes on the floor, as Rubio makes the nice pass to find him cutting out of another horn set. A nice move to get away from the defense for the short jumper. Kaminsky's a 7-footer that does have the ability to spot up and put the ball on the floor, as he keeps under control and hits the nice 2-footed floater softly. Here was an elbow get action where the ball screen is set between the two elbow players. Booker makes this into Spain action by trying to set a backscreen on the ball screener's man before popping out. This keeps flowing until Frank can find the open spot on the left wing before calmly knocking down the wide open shot. And the offense so far has been looking to create mismatches for him down low, like on this pick and roll that forces the switch. I love how he attacks right on the catch, gets inside the lane, and a nice fake and good touch. With Rubio, Booker, and even Baines in the court, the Suns should see good movement and passing, even though plays like this have been a little infrequent for my taste. The problem is, Booker struggles making above average reads like this one. Frank misses the cut off the elbow screen by Dario Saric, but he comes back with a nice drop step to find space and put it in soft. It remains to be seen if DeAndre Ayton will have to serve his entire 25-game suspension for testing positive for a banned substance. His absence is profound because he is a beast on the offensive end who can clean up his teammates' messes. Yikes. When you have a lob threat like this, it makes it easier for everyone else, and knowing he's around for potential offensive rebounds will take some of the pressure off the shooters as well. But he's also a very skilled big man with good feet and, even more importantly, a nice jumper with soft touch. When you throw him out there with the other starters, this becomes a formidable team that will cause problems for most of the NBA on a nightly basis. And there's even evidence of his improved defensive skills. And if he does become a defensive anchor, look out. I know, it's early, and things can change in the NBA in a hurry. But after so many years of losing, and losing badly, it's nice to see the Suns enjoying some early season success, and hopefully changing the culture around a team that has been maligned for so many years. I worry about their over-reliance on horn sets, and that they're not running things that spread the defense out enough, and of course, Rubio's shooting. But there are pieces here. They're definitely on the right track, and once they're fully healthy again, I'd most definitely put them on my League Pass alert. And you know what? You should too. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to B-Ball Breakdown so you can get alerted right away when we drop a new video. This season will be filled with incredible content, so don't miss it. You in?